Welcome back, folks. The Sioux City Bandits have been around for over 20 years now, and in that time, there's one man who has stood out above the rest. That would be this week's SportsFource champion, Fred Bruno.
10, I mean, that's unheard of, you know.
If you were to look at the Sioux City Bandits record book, you would see one name plastered all over the page. That would be Fred Bruno. The star wide receiver has spent over a decade with the Bandits, and it has been a great relationship from the start.
When I first met Irv, I met him in Georgia, Georgia. They were both Wayne State guys, and we kind of kicked it off from there, just being from Wayne State. And, you know, he came down to recruit, and we came to tryouts, and after that, it was history.
Little did Bruno know that signing with the Bandits would lead him down this path of now 12 years and many accolades both on and off the field.
I would have said you were crazy. I wouldn't have imagined being here this long. I mean, I got really comfortable. I got a job, you know, got married, started a family, you know, things just really worked out for me.
You know, he's from Miami originally, but now he's home here.
Being on the Bandits as long as he has and playing as well as he has, the former Wayne State Wildcat has become the face of the franchise, and fans keep wanting more of Bruno.
When I go out in public, he's always the first people they bring up. Is Bruno coming back? Is Bruno coming back? I mean, everybody knows him. Everybody that's a Bandits fan knows him.
Despite being the star of the Bandits for well over a decade, Bruno is not a fan of the camera. The veteran is a quiet presence around the locker room, but a presence that is felt throughout the Bandits roster.
As I told you earlier, you're not going to get him on camera too many times. He's quiet, but he's a quiet leader. Guys look to him and they're like, man, this guy's been running every Bandits record for 10 years, and you know the amount of yards that he's put on those legs in this field. It means something to them.
Bruno has the Bandits records for all-purpose yards, points, touchdowns, punt return yards, punt return touchdowns, kick return yards, kick return touchdowns, and receiving touchdowns. By the way, he's a very close second in receiving yards and receptions. However, it takes time to rack up those numbers, but for Bruno, it's just the game and community that keeps him coming back every.
I would say just the love for the game and the fun for the game and the fans and the people in the organization who showed me love from day one.
I think every year we worry that it's going to be the last you see of Frederick Bruno, but so far he's stayed healthy and he's in great shape, and might be a step slower than he was back then, but he's still explosive.